Now that we have our shark swimming from left to right, our shark is going to be a little bit different in that he can also move up and down. So it will be harder for the scuba diver to avoid him. And the way we're going to do that is the shark needs to know where the Y position of the diver is. Okay, and so the only way that that can happen is if there is a variable that contains the diver's Y position. So we're going to make a variable and we'll call it diver Y position. Y position. Okay, and we'll say okay, and we'll make another variable. Oh, I guess no, that's the only one we need actually. Okay, so now the diver's Y position is equal to 0, but we want it to be equal to the Y position of the diver. And so if we go over to the diver, we can say in a forever loop, and I guess we'll say events, and we'll say when backdrop switches to the game screen, that's when the game starts. We will forever set, under motion, we'll say set Y, oh I'm sorry, no, data, we will set diver's Y position to, if you look under motion, at the bottom you have the diver's Y position. So we can set it to the diver's Y position at all times. And so now if we take a look at the diver's Y position once the game starts, it's equal to 65. And that's right where he is at the moment, right there, 65. And if I move down, then this Y position should go down. And you see that? It's going down. And if I go up, this Y position should move up. Okay? And so there we go. Now the shark is going to glide not to his current Y position, which means he's just moving from here to here. But if the diver's down here, then the shark is going to glide from here to here, okay, to the diver's Y position. And we have the diver's Y position, or the shark has the diver's Y position. And where is it? It's in this variable in data that we just made, diver's Y position. So we're going to take that and we're going to change this glide to the diver's Y position. Not the shark's Y position, but the diver's Y position. Okay, and now that should make it harder for the diver to evade the sharks. Let's go ahead and test that out and see if it works. So I'm at the surface trying to hide from the sharks. Oh no, now the shark is coming upward and he's going to touch me, and that would have touched me and I would have lost all my fish, right? So now these sharks are moving upward and downward and they are very difficult to evade, all right? And that's how we're going to do the sharks.